John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Edward Cabrera. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Fernando Tatis Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Right through there for a strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Here's a 1-2. And Tatis able to stay alive. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. Luis Arraez stands in. Right side. And that chance handled. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Yu Darvish. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Xavier Edwards leading things off and takes a strike. That one well upstairs, and it's 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And misses inside. Edwards aboard here at first with nobody out. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Sheets makes the play, one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, one away. In the dirt. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life.
That's ball
The
two.
shortstop takes a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Darvish checks on the runner.
No, he's
Edwards
safe.
back in on a dive. Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, hitting better than .350 this month.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's downstairs and outside. Two on, two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Darvish delivers. In there, sets him down on strikes. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New inning getting started. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Gavin Sheets.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one ripped, but foul. The pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Hernandez snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2 outs. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Second inning here, no score. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now the first baseman, Eric Wagaman. That misses. 1-0. And that is ball one. And that one upstairs. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Boog, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Next pitch is outside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down. Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Wagaman coming home. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
There's a swing and a drive. And it stays fair. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. And there's a foul ball.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, my former teammate.
Man at second. And that one sliced foul. And that's a base hit. Myers rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. Fly to left his first time. And a curve is down and in. Edwards, the base runner at first with 1 out. And another ball. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. And that one fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Padres nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
In the air to left down the line. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. Iglesias in his 11th season, 35 years old, and he was born in Cuba. 1 out, bases empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Comebacker to the mound. And now 2 gone.
The catcher, Martin.
2 outs, base is empty. Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. That's inside.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. Outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that is that. Padres leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Miami, now it's the shortstop, Otto Lopez. Darvish back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And there's a ball.
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
Starting to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting the catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
And now, Agustin Ramirez. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
That's in there. 0-1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Stowers
Ball
takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Aye.
Darvish kicks, delivers towards first,
That ball's
and that
foul.
goes foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Inside, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a ball popped up. Cronenworth has a beat on it. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they lead at 3-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias. That's in there. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Manny Machado coming to the plate for the Padres after homering earlier in the game.
Yeah, and nobody has hit more home runs for the Padres franchise than Manny Machado.
You're right about that. It was just last year when Manny passed a member of San Diego's inaugural team from 1969, Nate Colbert, for the top spot.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one down the line, and foul ball. just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Center field. Myers makes the catch. 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
Down.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one in the air. Edwards. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Yuki Matsui.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Heriberto Hernandez getting ready to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And there's a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Pivetta, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Estrada, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stepping in, Eric Wagaman worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
1 down, base is empty.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Paulie at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to short. Marlins set down in order. And the Marlins down quietly. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Popped up. Wagaman should have this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. Struck out swinging his first time. Outside with a breaking ball. The Marlins leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. And that
Ball
one's
3.
a little bit low. And that's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fastball for a strike. Three one is on the way. And a foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Now batting, the first base
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Fly to left his first time. That
Ball
one
1.
missed. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. One out and a runner at second. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Fought off foul. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
the batter number 7,
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. Runner breaks for third. Strike in there. Throw to third.
0-1's the
Safe.
count.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Yep,
off
that
the
ball went
outside
out.
edge. And a count 2-1. Two outs.
Hey, 2.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Merrill on third with 2 out. So now
That's
2
ball
on
4.
and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. A single his first time. Ball one, no strikes.
Nope.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Three balls.
This one in
no
the
strike.
dirt. Not in time. He's safe. Two outs, two in scoring position. There's the strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Hernandez settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, Dane Myers. Line drive and foul ball. And that's
One ball,
outside.
one strike.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Two now. On the ground to third. Throw over to Cronenworth, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Batter number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. And that's a little bit high. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's in there. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Machado makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. And that one upstairs, ball one.
Well,
One
this is
ball,
the type
2
of hitter
strikes,
you
account.
want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. But they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Cabrera back to work. clips the corner. It's 0-1.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Tatis waits. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Good eye in that spot.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Luis Arias, the next to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Marlins 3 and the Padres nothing. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Otto Lopez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, the catcher,
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Ramirez, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Inside, just missed.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man at first. At the plate, Kyle Stowers. There's a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Action in the pen
Oh,
down
two.
there. Nick Pivetta preparing to come on if needed. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And now two aboard. So up next, Heriberto Hernandez. Grounder might be two. On to Bogarts.
Out.
And that's two.
Out.
No runs on two base hits. No errors and a runner left. We're through six full. It's the Marlins 3 and the Padres nothing. Back here in Miami, here's the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. And that drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action
the count.
in the bullpen. Lake Backer, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Phillips getting loose as well. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these
No
hitters
balls, two
have been
strikes.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've
One
not
ball,
been able to
two
commit
strikes.
to one velocity and stay there.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first.
He's out.
That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. Outside
Ball one.
low, and that's ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Headed towards the corner, Hernandez on the run towards the
Nope, that's
line.
foul.
Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 outs. And there's a
Ball
ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And now it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count
Two balls,
sometimes
two strikes.
can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Got him looking. Strikeout number 8. Padres down in order. Still down 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Pivetta.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
And now for the Marlins, Eric Wagaman. He is struck out and he is walked. That one catches the corner for a strike. And now the 0-1.
Ball. Down.
And
Ball, that's
downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
2-2 the
ton.
count.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him.
Now batting, third baseman, Holy.
And up next for Miami, Graham Pauley. That's through there for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Oh and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third, and it's off the bag. Handled by Machado, and he'll be safe at first.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Myers not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, and there are 2 outs.
the batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. And the first
1-0.
offering is not close. And another ball.
That's inside.
Pauley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just
Outside, that's a ball.
missed. And
That's
ball
ball 4.
4, 2
Take your
aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Sanchez digs in now, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
That's
That's
down
a
and
ball.
in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Close
Ball 3.
one, doesn't get the call. 3 and 1
3 balls,
now.
1
Otto
strike.
Lopez next to hit for the Marlins. First and second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that'll
No,
load
that's
the
a ball.
bases.
Take your base.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
2 outs, bases full. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. 0 for 3 in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
0-1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Outside, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Got him. Inning over.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Lake Backer.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
First baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
And the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1,
Meanwhile,
no strikes.
activity in the bullpen. Phil Larson, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And the 1-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. A
that's
changeup
off the
missing. 2-1. Just
that's
missed.
outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Out to short, Lopez. And that's one
He's
away
out.
as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Jose Iglesias. That's in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that
0-2 is the
fastball
count.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
One down, base is empty.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Martin Maldonado, the next up for the Padres. He is singled and he is flied to left. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because
1-1.
if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Out to center. Myers under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jeremiah Estrada.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. Just missed. Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
In the air, out towards right center. Tatis settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting the designated hitter,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 3. And there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. A right-hander appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Hernandez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1.
One strike.
And that one clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, foul off first. Cronenworth makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Phil Larson. A chance at his first save of the year. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
That one is hammered right field. Sanchez going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Manny Machado. That's in there. Strike one. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. And Manny gets a piece. The Padres down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.